2 years after I got divorced, I started listening to Fresh and Fit podcast. Not all of it, but little clips from YouTube. And there was times, or 1, 2 times, that DJ Akademiks showed up. There's another guy that showed up. I forgot his name. But I remember watching him and feeling like a simp. Like I was a simp in my marriage. That's what I'm basically trying to cover. 2 years ago, or a little bit less than 2 years ago, a year ago, I mean, Fresh, there was a video or a clip that a female that was with Fresh that I felt like he was being a simp. After that, there was a DJ Akademiks with this female that took X amount of money, over $500,000 from him. She got drunk. I believe it was in his place. His friends ran a train on her. He has the video, according to what I heard. There was an altercation afterwards. Then after that, 2-3 weeks ago, Fresh, there's videos and texts surfacing that there's a female from China that got pregnant and Fresh doesn't want the kid. But some of the videos show that he was in love. He took her to whatever island to see his parents. He paid half for a jewelry, over $14,000. Now there's other videos and texts of DJ Akademiks.
You know that, like, I've been literally sitting here hurting and wondering why you won't come to me. You know I've been, like, begging you to come. You know I've been literally just, like, upset, hurt, damaged over you. And, like, you just ignore all that. And then you're like, oh, no, the reason why I don't do that is because you got a miss it. That's gaslighting. So, you know, like, you don't want to talk to me. When I called you yesterday, and I called you 50 million times, and you finally answered because, like, you're whoever guy you're with, the probably said, damn, why your phone keep blowing up? You know what you fucking look at me and say? Nigga, stop talking to me. I'm going on a fucking date. You know when I called you, like, nights ago when you were at some nigga's apartment, and, nigga, I watched your fucking location. You know what I was even thinking? I'm like, bro, if anytime I ever was doing bad, and you called me, nigga, I fucking ran out of there trying to get home to go talk to you just to be like, baby, come on, you know I love you. I'm like I'm trying, nigga, you stayed there till 7 p.m. It just told me, it was like, bro, you have this woman, she doesn't give a fuck about you. You gotta get over this shit because she's going on with her life. She wouldn't do these things to you. You're calling her, she doesn't even care to explain. She doesn't even care to whatever. My nigga, you were talking to her. This is what's like hurt me the most. You've had zero fucking emotion. There's nothing that even says, baby, you know I love you. You know, like, I still want to spend
begging, making these phone calls, texting, all these texts and only one reply, and the lady decides to put it all out there. And the reason I wanted to say all this is because, like I said, I felt like a simp, but now I feel like I wasn't a simp. If I was a little bit soft, but not like these two guys. The two guys that I used to listen, and I said, man, what am I doing wrong? What did I do wrong? And now with all these things surfacing, I feel like I wasn't the person that I thought I was. Even though now I'm a little bit more thicker skin and so on, it's not like I was what they are now. The reason I want to make this video is because all this time I felt like I was soft, I was simp, I was taken advantage of. And maybe I was. But watching all these 4 incidents that I mentioned right now, 2 from DJ Akademiks and 2 from Fresh, it makes me feel I wasn't that simp like they are. They are softer than what I used to be. But I know they have to lie and cover up all these things that they are because they have a fan base to cover. I do like DJ Akademiks. I watch his videos of other people because he's funny. And he's funny and he brings up accurate information. At the same time, he has a background and I feel like he can. I'm not saying that DJ Akademiks cannot get nobody else, but there's something about her that is making them beg and trying to get her back. Even after she took over $500,000, even after she got ran through 2 or more of his friends, and he has it on recording. I assume he kissed her afterwards, but he's still going back to her. Not sure what's going on that is making him have those feelings. Maybe she had a longer tenure than anybody else, that he still has memories of her. I'm not sure, but he's a simp on that. I'm not gonna lie, all those texts and everything, and I'm pretty sure he could get somebody else. But at the same time, are they gonna love him, or are they gonna love what he's bringing to the table, as in other things besides him or the way he looks like? As for Fresh, he was in love. You could see it on his text, you could see it on his messages, but now he don't want the kid. And I saw this video on court, and I know this is mostly about DJ Akademiks. I saw this lawyer talk about what happens if the kid is born. And the lady is saying that she don't want him to see him and so on. I do see what she was saying on the videos that the lawyer was bringing up, and I believe it was audio only. And those audios are saying that she don't want Fresh to ever see the kid. And the reason I see what she's saying is because Fresh never wanted the kid. Fresh, all he's thinking about is abort, take the Plan B pill and so on. And maybe she don't want to show the kid to him. Why? Because all he wanted is him to be unalive. As for DJ Akademiks, like I said, these 2 people that people listen to the podcast and makes you feel like a simp, you have to now see these 4 incidents that have happened and say, you know what, I wasn't that person that I thought I was. And yes, I was kind of a little bit soft. Now I have a thicker skin, but I was not that soft like they are. And one day I'm gonna make the videos or a video on how everything collapsed in my old marriage. But as of right now, I feel like these 2 individuals are just lying just to get their podcast and have their fan base believe that they are still the alpha males, the red pills, but in reality they aren't. I do like DJ Akademiks videos and so on, but when it comes to being a simp and him talking about it, I take it with a grain of salt. Also with Fresh or Walter, I also take it with a grain of salt. Why? Because they're like that saying that is, do as I say, not as I do. And that's what they're doing right now. They're just saying things that they want their fan base to listen, but they're doing other things that are opposite of what they're saying. And that's all I got. It's that at one point, I listened to them. I also listened to Kevin Samuels. I listened to all these individuals, Tate. And a lot of the things that they say is true, but they're not doing what they used to say. Kevin Samuels actually, I think, did what he said. Tate as well. But sometimes they take it overboard on the machismo, on the alpha, that sometimes you have to say, you know what, this is not right. But for me, I did feel like I was a simp. I did feel like I was doing things wrong. As a matter of fact, I still think that I did things wrong, certain things, but I don't feel like a simp like I used to be. But I don't feel like the beta like I thought I was. Now that all these videos and texts of them surfacing, I feel like I was the alpha compared to them too. I feel like for me, I didn't beg that much. I didn't text without a reply. I didn't do all those things. I did not lose X amount of money because I got robbed by my own significant other. That's like a big no-no for me. That's like, I don't trust you no more if that happens to me. Why? Because if you're taking money, if you're doing all these things, why am I going to trust you to be in my relationship? For me, I'm a stingy person. I like to budget. I like to focus on the future. And if you take money that I'm trying to use for the future or to use right now, that's a big no-no for me. And that's certain things that I feel like they're the simps on that area. Why? Because they are still, well, at least DJ Akademiks, he's still trying to go back to that person. And I don't know why he's trying to still go back when I assume that he has options. Since in one video, he said he is the prize. As of right now, I don't seem like he's the prize. And if he's the prize, it's like one of those first items on the Christmas party that they hand out, like the lowest budget prize out there. And I don't think that he's the prize. That's all I got. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.